Well, hello, and welcome to Nathan Replays Super Metroid. My name is Nathan, and this is Super Metroid for your Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It has been 10 years since I uploaded my first Let's Play to my YouTube channel of Nathan Plays Super Metroid. 10 years, 2016, a lot has happened. A lot has happened in my life and in yours. And I thought, what better time to revisit a beloved game and potentially make a, I don't know if better recording, because I went back and looked at that last one, and it's not terrible, honestly. But I just wanted to do it again. I wanted to revisit the game, sort of go back to the roots of the channel, and see, I mean, my own style of attacking this game has changed a little bit over the years as well. I've incorporated a little bit of speed tech, a little bit of sequence breaking, just a little bit, just to keep it interesting. But we'll see. Any excuse to play this wonderful game again. Of course, I have been playing it in the 10 years since I recorded this. I play it at least annually. Do my weird shot, jump, dash setup there. Special setting, I like manual icon cancel. I don't use moonwalk. This is where you can sort of slide backwards and keep shooting instead of turning around. I don't know. I never use it. And without further ado, let's get this underway.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
I first battled the Metroids on planet Zebes. It was there that I followed the plans of the space pirate leader. It was there that I foiled the plans of the space pirate leader, Mother Brain, to use the creatures to attack galactic civilization. I'll shout out to Metroid 1, or just Metroid, on the Nintendo. I next fought the Metroids on their homeworld, SR388. I completely eradicated them except for a larva, which after hatching, followed me like a confused child. Shoutouts to Metroid 2 Return of Samus on the Game Boy. And also, I mean, this was released, there's a whole Prime series in here somewhere now, so maybe next fought the Metroids is no longer accurate. She's fought the Metroids like a bunch of times between 1 and 2. I personally delivered it to the Galactic Research Station at Ceres, so scientists could study its energy-producing qualities. There you go. Well, thank you, Samus. No problem. I love it. The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered that the powers of the Metroid might be harnessed for the good of civilization. Well, I think if we poke it with this thing... Well, I thought I would inject it with the 367 formula. Satisfied that all was well, I left the station to seek a new bounty to hunt. But I had hardly gone beyond the asteroid belt when I picked up a distress signal. Ceres Station was under attack. Space Colony. Here we are. And into the iconic blue-tinted intro to the game. Hello, and welcome to Super Metroid. We're just building atmosphere, vibes. Looking around for whatever happened here. Excuse me. Are you... Okay. these people don't seem to be alright, and the little Metroid tube that we saw in the intro smashed open. Aw, beans. Oh, there he is. Hey, little guy. Come on with me. Whoa, what's up? What's wrong? Ah. My nemesis. Oh, no. Am I going to make him drop it today? Yeah, we're doing that. Oh, or maybe not. As always, hit Ridley enough times before you get below 30 HP, and he will almost drop the baby Metroid before snatching it up and leaving. It takes a little more coordination than I have this morning. But maybe we'll do it. Ouch. No, there it is. Never mind. Well, that was just a waste of everyone's time. Emergency. Self-destruct sequence activated. Evacuate colony immediately. And a timer starts ticking off. This becomes a recurring theme in the Metroid games. A little opening, a little prologue sequence with a tense escape. Because we thought one escape sequence at the end of the game wasn't fun enough. We need more. The steam vents and the falling roof tiles don't actually hurt you. They just knock you back. Cost you a little bit of time. It's kind of scary. This whole thing's tilting precariously. Pretty sweet. But we made it out just in time. It's Zebes. I used to say Zebes. It might be Zebes. Now I think I've heard them say Zebes in, like, voiced dialogue since then. Zebes. Zebes. Oh, I just have to soak in the vibes every time I play this game. Year before last, I took the opportunity to play this on an extremely large set of speakers, and hearing the ship hum and feeling it in your feet as it vibrated the floor of the room I was in. Absolutely spectacular. Oh, I loved it. So here we are. The way for going in is this way. The other way is blocked. And it showed you this if you were paying attention in the little intro anyway. I can go on and on about all the little graphical and audio touches in this game. The way the rain sound dulls when you get inside the cave. The way her visor lights up in darker areas. I could go on, but I will not. I've already done it many, many, many times. The thing about playing this game and streaming it or recording it is that you often forget what you talked about. You feel like you're repeating yourself over and over. This is to take you back through the end of the first game. I think I'm going to try and assume that maybe you've never really watched a playthrough of this before, you viewer. And in that case, I'm already letting you down. I feel like I'm not describing enough of what's going on. But basically, we're going the only way we can go. We're here to... We've tracked Ridley to this planet, to his old stomping grounds from Metroid 1. And we're just looking around. We're just trying to figure out what we can do, what we can get into. We can grab this. So that's fun. Oops, missed. It's a morphing bomb. Oh. And we've turned on the ring camera. Get out of here, Amazon. But now I can turn into a little... What's really sad, well, not really sad, but it's a bit sad that in the older games you make a little whoop when you go into ball form. Whoop. It doesn't do that anymore because that's too goofy, I guess. But now we can go this way, and better yet, we can shoot these blocks that we just learned to do when we got the morph ball, and we can grab this. It's our first missile. I could have done that better. It's our first missile. There we go. Now we have, as you can see at the top of the screen, 5 of those rocket-propelled grenades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It happens to take exactly 5 to open, I guess, formerly red doors, more pinkish now. Another ring cam. See, that wasn't a thing when I recorded this 10 years ago. I don't think ring was... I mean, it might have been around, but it wasn't as ubiquitous. Anyway, they're spotting me. Shut up. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, missiles. And in future games from this one, they make the doors... You'll often have doors that require missiles, but not 5. Because if you have one... You have 5, probably. So just one missile will... a regular shot can't open it, but one missile will. And that's just a convenience thing. It's an arbitrary number anyway. Oh, dang! It's Space Pirates. I'm gonna John Wick my way through this. Another reference I might not have made in 2016, although I don't remember when that came out. It's probably been 10 years by now. Probably I could have made that reference in 2016. Now we gotta climb our way back out. The music has picked up in intensity. Obviously, we've woken the place up. Everything's screaming intruder alert. These dudes have come out of the woodwork to get blown up by me. Sort of awkwardly. I am currently playing on an 8-bit do or 8-bit do. I don't know which. I tend to say 8-bit do, like Nintendo. But I've heard people say 8-bit do, as in, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to say 8-bit do. You can sound off in the comments. I'm playing on an 8-bit do wireless SNES pad that I have hardwired right at this moment. It can be wireless if it wants to be, but it's not. Now that we have the morph ball, now that we have missiles, we can go down into this little cave. We could have explored this earlier, but we would have gotten stopped by, first of all, the morph ball gate, and now this door. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look, there's a cheeky, another little power-up here. Oh, it looks cool. It is a bomb. Drop down in the ball and set it with the Y button. Well, great. I think I will just do that. And I'm going to go. And whoops, the door has locked. Okay, just let me out. Just let me out there. I have a very bad vibe about something that's happening right behind me. Oh, no. This guy. Oh, yeah, I should throw some missiles at him. Speed this along a little bit. You didn't know these were survival horror games, but they are. There we go. I don't know what that guy's deal is. I don't know if he's, like, waiting there for me, if it's like an anglerfish scenario, where the alien found the bomb and was like, I'm going to get that Samus to come over here, and then I'm going to gobble her up or something, or hit her with waves. You can't think about it too hard. Okay, we have bombs now. Check it out. We got to use them for the first time. You drop one. And look at that. Wow. You can only do that many. If I'm mashing on the button here, you get about a limit of 3 at a time. But you can still use that in creative ways. I.e., let's see if I got my timing right. Nope, not even close. You can bomb jump now. You can get to all kinds of places you're not supposed to be by laboriously bouncing off of the bomb blasts. Okay, hang on. I gotta show this off once. There we go. You can kind of get the timing of it there. I don't have it. Some people, many runners of this game have it built into their muscle memory. I don't use it. I know you can do it, and I can do it in a pinch for a little bit. But I'm very rusty at it. It's our first E-tank. Energy tank. I hope you don't mind. I'm not going to sing all of these. There's a lot of pickups in this game. Just the first ones. Do we get more missiles than I forgot? Oh yeah, from that, from the other ring cam. These dudes are a little tougher than the ones we fought in the shaft. I could use my regular beam on them. These will only be silenced with a missile. We can go that way. You know, why don't we... Usually I just ignore this, but let's do some foreshadowing here. Because you don't need to come down here at all until way later in the game. But it looks cool, and it's a good place to practice some tricks. That hallway is nice. There's nobody around. Whoa. The atmosphere here is very oppressive and creepy. Got 4 glowing eyes. We're gonna go... We have to go punch those creatures in the face before we can progress through that spot. Metaphorically punch them in the face. I do mean shoot. There we go. If we just kind of hop through here. These things won't actually do anything if you don't attack them. But they're also great for, like, they put out these little hoppers. You can refill your supplies on them. If you leave them alone, you can stand on them. Doesn't matter. Down to our first new area. New song. Here we are in. Our first area was Crateria. And this is Bryn Star. Welcome to it. We can also, this is our map screen. We can also tap the R button and we can have a look at what we have so far. Morph Ball and Bomb, as you see. Samus, there's various other things. Pretty cool. Now this is the first bit of kind of sequence breaking that I like to do. Sequence breaking is, of course, getting the items out of the developer intended order. So the thing about this spot is there's this platform that collapses, and even with the run button on, you can't run fast enough to get all the way down to the end of it. At this time, your run just is not fast enough. You will get a speed booster later, but you can do a little thing. See if I can do this in one. First try, here we go. There we are. I'm really happy that I got that for this video. That's called a mock ball. That is one of the easier tricks to learn because I can do it, so that means it's on the very easy side of things. Oh, reserve tank. Yeah, that's our first one of those. It's just like it's like an E-tank, but you have to fill it separately. And then there's a secret down here. We'll grab these two. So the thing about the mock ball is, you are jumping and flipping, and then segueing right into a roll that preserves the momentum, the speed and momentum of the jump, which is a little faster than your run speed at this time, and just fast enough to get you through everything. It is a very valuable technique that I think is applicable in a lot of other places in the game. I really only use it there. I thought I would try to learn this one weird trick, and it worked. And I'm quite pleased to be able to do it. So the thing about that is you get the reserve tank, which, you know, you can easily do this game without. You can get those missiles, and then on your way out, you pop up here, and this is the sequence breaky part. Oh, I'm just gonna throw some missiles at these guys. Too many shots. Oh, I forgot about you. Have I ever played this game before? No. It's an early super missile. Early super missile. Man, I don't think of these while I'm doing them. Early super missile. You're not supposed to get this until a little while from now, and you're not supposed to get the missiles at all until a little while from now, and you're not supposed to get that one until much later. when you're coming back around for it. So it's nice to have it all ready. We're going to ignore all these other doors. There's maps, there's save rooms, it's all that. We're fine. We don't need them. We're going to take out some of these flying things, and we're going to do that. And we come to a wall. Oh, but it doesn't look suspicious at all, and you can actually see the other side of it, kind of. The game is, if you look up at your map, you can see the passage does not have an ending line on it. We're trying to subtly signal to you that there's more to explore here. Also, one of the other rooms that you can enter is a map room, and it will show you that there are more things beyond this. That's a cool place that we might check out later. But we can't right now. Okay. All of these rooms in the game have unique names dreamt up by speedrunners. I don't know most of them. I know everything has a name so that when you're talking about a certain place in the game, people will know what you're talking about. Instead of just saying, you know, that tall room with the falling petals. It's parlor, or it's moat, or it's whatever. There's some secret stuff in there. I'm not going to do that just yet. Maybe not at all. I'm not sure. But we are going to drop down here. Get menaced by this bug. Ouch. Alright. Oh, and that was a wall jump that I just showed off there. Wall jumps. This is an optional technique for completing the game. Basically, you're flipping. You got to be flipping up against a wall, and then you hit the other direction and jump. You can see a brief, if you just press the other direction, you can see a brief moment, a brief window where she adopts a sort of pose. You hit jump in that window, and off you go. But the game is floaty enough, and your air control is such that you can climb the same wall pretty easily, with some practice. Wall jumping is an extremely valuable technique that I think it is optional in the game, but really not optional. Charge beam. So now I can hold down the button, pew-pew, and make a big one. I can also flip while flashing and hit a guy, which is nice. And I can do this, which is almost never useful to me. If you charge and you hold down, you get a bunch of bombs. I don't know what that's for. I think maybe there's a use for it somewhere, but I don't know what it is. We're gonna... There's another way to get early super missiles right here, and I often do it, but I want to show off the plant boss for the sake of completion. So we're doing that. We're gonna go the long way around. Basically, if you know a specific spot on the wall, you can kind of shoot your way into it and skip a mini boss, which is not so bad. Excuse me. Let's take a save, actually. Another thing I don't do very much, but there's a little passage here that's meant to draw your attention. And deep inside, a save point. Whee! Nice. Probably don't need it, but it's nice to know it's there. You can missile these, that's very convenient. You can also charge beam them. They'll sort of dash at you there. Now, I spent many years of my life avoiding this exact spot of ground because I saw the spikes on there and I thought, oh, that's going to hurt. So you can shoot this open and just jump from here, but you can just walk all around on this. It's fine. I was a fool. Our first mini-boss. Now, because we already have the super missiles, we can just nope out of here. But let's fight this guy. It's Seymour from the Little Shop of Horrors. I think it's his name, right? I've never actually seen Little Shop. There used to be a cartoon. There was this time in the 90s when Fox and these other channels were doing cartoons of stuff that, like, kids were not allowed to watch, but they could watch. There was, like, you know, let's make a Rambo cartoon or a RoboCop cartoon, and, like, don't let your kids watch Rambo or RoboCop. We're doing licensed kids' toys on Terminator 2 Judgment Day. And so then you reach back into, like, the 50s, and you do cartoons of, like, you know, Little Shop of Horrors, and, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes and stuff. I had to prove to my daughter, who is now 9, who I did not have when I last recorded this game. Oh, dear. There we go. She was getting ready to be born. I had to prove to her that Attack of the Killer Tomatoes was a real thing. Show her the intro on YouTube. Why does this exist? I don't know. I don't know, kiddo. Well, we did the thing. And then you hop on here and you fall a long, long way. And you question your life and your choices. Oh, and then you land. No fall damage in this game. Super missile again. We did it. I promised I would only do the first one of each item, but I did the second one of the super missiles. I'm sorry. Now we have 10. Super missiles rock. There are, if memory serves, a total of 40 of them in the game. They're for opening green doors. They are incredibly powerful. I don't remember the exact ratio of how powerful they are compared to regular missiles. That guy's stuck there. That's unusual. And now that we have them, we can go through here. Couldn't do that before. Enter this area. There's a way to go up there, but we're not going to go that way. There's a secret little pipe up here that's really tricky to get to for me. Kind of wall kick up there. Nope. There we go. And then morph ball and pop into and grab a missile. I don't actually know what the developer intended method of getting this is. Probably to use an ice beam and freeze one of the flying aliens so that you can hop off. But whatever, man. You can't chain down the Nate dog. Woo. Alright. It's embarrassing. I played this game so much. I don't know the canon names of any of these creatures. But those things drop super missiles. This is an area commonly referred to as Noob Bridge. And I'll tell you why. Because you're running along. Dooby-dooby-doo. If you run down on the bottom, you'll get to a wall and you can't get through it. You run on the top and you go, oh no, the floor collapsed. Many people by this point in the game do not realize that there is a run button. So you have to hold down run. Hence, Noob Bridge. Noobs don't know about running. Here's another delightful hum that you can really feel on a big set of speakers. And another mysterious part of the game. Now, how we're going to figure out that this is down here. See, I'm avoiding a lot of the map stations in this game, which do give you hints about, like, they'll show you that there are rooms seemingly beyond walls or beyond surfaces. And that's meant to encourage you to explore and try and find some of these hidden paths. I already know where they are, so I don't need that. This is not a tutorial on how to play this game. This is just my way of playing it. You pop open that block, you hop up here, you shoot that, because if you set a bomb there, it'll make a hole beneath you. And look at this. We can grab... It's a spacer. The spacer spazes. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's all it does. It takes your shot and spazes it. nothing further need be said. See if you, I don't know, where's that thing? There you go. It's like a little trap door. I don't want to get bit by that guy. It's annoying. He's gonna do it. Oh boy. There we go. I have played this game in many ways on... Nice. On many different systems over the years. I have to say that even an 8-bit DOE replica of a controller feels nicer than any of the other. Last year it was a PS5 Bluetooth to my Steam Deck plugged into a television. Which is fine. It's a nice controller, but none of them are the Super NES pad. We're going in this door because we're going to grab this lovely E-tank. Oh no, the door has locked behind us. Whatever shall we do? Keen-eyed observers will watch that bright orange creature go into a hole in the bottom left of the screen and not return. Why don't we follow it? We'll follow it because there's a door down here. We'll hop over. And now, if you don't know how to wall jump, you can't get back out. Oh my goodness. Why don't I get these cool boots? It's the high jump boots. Cool boots I got now. Let's check them out. You can turn them off if you want to. You can turn all of those off. I can restrict my ability to morph for some reason. Look at I got these cool new high tops. I don't remember if it makes a difference to the sprite. I don't think it does. Anyway, I got high tops now. And I can do this. I can practically yeet myself to the moon. People still saying yeet? Probably not. I do, though. Because I am an old. Let's grab this missile. Take a sip of my cold coffee. It was not a cold brew, it's just coffee that I have let get cold. It's sitting on the desk next to me. And then we have to kill that little orange guy to be able to unlock the door. So you just fire down there until you eventually hit it. And then you're out. Alright. We can't go in most of these doors because... Oh, well, we can go in this door, I guess. I picked the wrong door to use as an example. That's on me. I'll show you a different one. We can't go, as I was saying, in most of these doors. There's an orange door, which we have not yet seen, I don't think. Curious, we'll have to come back to that. We can't go in because it's too hot. Look at my health draining up there. Hot, 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 hot. We hate it. There's no commander-type person around to tell us over the intercom to turn on our heat shielding on our suit, like in other M. Despicable game. We have to figure this one out for ourselves. So we go back up. And here's another spot where I think a map station, particularly one... I think there's one down below. I never use it. Again, I skip most of the doors in this game. A map station will show you that there should be something to the right of you on the map here. This is why you would know to do this. Otherwise, you might not know. Oops, but I fell down here, and the only way I can get up here, not the only way, but the intended way is to have those high jump boots. This is very scary, but it's okay. It's just a reference to the original Metroid. It's just a statue. Now we're inside this cool area. Dead end? Nope. You don't trust any dead ends in this game ever. It gets easier when you get the X-ray scope, which we'll probably go out of our way to get. It gets easier to find this stuff because you can scan everything. I mean, that's kind of hopefully visually obvious there. There is a bomb. No, it's over here. There's not a bomb, a missile, but I don't feel like it. We're not doing it. I got lots. I'm going to have more missiles than I need by the end of the game, probably. Whoa, shooting at me now. Music has changed. Spikes are coming at me. You just tank them out. They don't hurt that much. 6 damage. And it's a little Kraid. Oh, there we go. I beat the boss. That's about how big he is in the first Metroid, so I think that's kind of meant to be a little fake out for fans of the first Metroid. You're like, oh, I did it. That seemed weirdly easy. Let's see what's behind him. R.I.P. This cat that's dead here and never explained in the lore or anywhere. You just gotta be like, oh, this person didn't make it. The eyeball doors show you that something it's about to get real. Or was it? Nothing happening. Oh. Oh, he's... There's a quick kill you can do there that I've never learned to do. You can take him down before he rises entirely out of the floor. Speedrunners do this all the time. I don't really understand it. There we go. Shoot him in his big dumb eyes. Oh, I'm having a rough time. There we go. Do 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 do. Ah, that was it. Claw got me. Oh, yeah, I wish I was better at this video game. Oh, there you go. And that's really it. Now, if we were to go back to that amalgam statue that we saw earlier on with the 4 glowing crystals, one of them would pop out. Very suit. One of those eye crystals would pop out to signify that we're 1 mega boss down, 3 to go. Cool, our shoulder pad's got an upgrade, and we got a new color scheme. It's awesome. Welcome to Various Suit. Various Suit reduces all damage and allows you to survive in hot environments, like the ones we were boiling up in earlier. So we're gonna go back down there. And, oh, hey. What's up? Various Suit is sort of the iconic Samus look. Oh, I guess we can check out our map screen. So we've got our improved... We can turn it off and on once again. You can see it sort of bulks out the legs, adds the big football shoulder pads. Pretty awesome. Ah, whatever, you guys. Leave me be. Get out of the way of the door, for goodness sakes, how very rude. And this is open now. Because we defeated the boss, we can go in here, and I always forget about these guys. I'm reactive rather than proactive. You can shoot them with missiles before they lunge at you. You can also just drop a bomb and they'll blow up. And you can grab an E-tank while you're here. It's an energy tank. Ow! Alright, so now we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to the hot place. We're gonna wind down this installment of Nathan Replays Super Metroid. There's a particular save spot that I'm thinking of. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna call it a video. Haha, look at us. It is no longer too hot in here, and we're glowing slightly, which is sort of interesting. And we get to hear a fun bubbly noise, and there's a new kind of a hopper that comes along here. Don't care for it. It took me a long time to learn to use the missiles more often. You have so many of them, and I just don't think to switch to them for tougher enemies. There's a missile down here. Not this one. Let's grab it. So we are heat resistant, but we cannot swim around in the lava. However, we're going to The lava slows us down and hurts enormously. Will you please get it? Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. You can come back for that one. In fact, I think you're supposed to, but whatever. Just tank it out. You got lots of health. It's fine. And here we are. Oh, this is happening. Things rumble and shake. Seahorses are shooting apples at us or something. Lemons. Fireballs, probably. But... No. No. Ah. Took that one right in the chest. Okay, and here we are in this place. There's a few things to grab and do. It's kind of a hub room. Big room, lots of stuff. Lots of bubbles. We love it. You love a bubble room. You go down here, you grab a missile. It's really easy. And it's right there. We're gonna do coming up. We're not a sequence break, but a bit more speed tech. But we'll get to that because we're gonna pop into here and save our game. There we go. That is about where I'm going to leave it for now. It has been really good. It feels great to play this game. This is my comfort game of all games. It's the one I come back to the most often, and I'm always happy to play it and talk about it. So thank you ever so much for watching, and we will see you next mission.